This is the last video, video number 5 under moles for Chemistry 1. The unit is formula mass, moles, and stoichiometry. So in the last video, we went over how to moles to grams. We went over the general formula that we follow, and I asked you to try these two problems. So we're just going to go over how these two problems are worked out. So we are given 0.950 moles of calcium bromide, and we're looking for grams. So we know that this is a mole to gram problem. I also gave you in the last video the formula for calcium bromide. So we always start with what we're given, 0.950 moles of whatever it is, in this case CaBr2. This is a one-step conversion, so we're going to set up our conversion table. We have units of moles. We want those units to cross off, so those are going to go in the bottom. And we know based on our general formula up here, formula mass of the substance has to go in. So with this, we know that we're going to have to calculate how many grams of Br2 are in 1 mole of that substance. So calcium is 40.08, and we have 2 bromines, and each one is 79.90. So that gives us 199.88 grams. So that is our formula mass. So our units of moles cross off. We multiply these two numbers and we report it to the correct number of significant figures, which hopefully you determined was 3 significant figures. This number has 5, that number has 3. We always go with the least number. So all we have to do now is put this in our calculator, 0.950 times 199.88, and we're given 189.886. Now, this one's a little bit more tricky to report the significant figures. 1, 8, and 9 are our 3. And if we look at the number past that, that 8 bumps that up to a 0, which bumps up the 8 to a 9. So 190 would be our number of significant figures. But that 0 is not significant as it's written. So we have to put a decimal point there, and then we can put what units are left over, which are grams of CaBr2. So there is our answer. Our second problem, we just have an element. It's lead. So we're given how many moles of lead we have, and we're looking for grams. We start with what's given. Draw our conversion table. When we look up lead, we see it's 207.20 grams. That's how many grams are in 1 mole. So 1 mole of lead goes in the bottom, so our units cancel out. And our atomic mass of lead goes on top. Moles cross off, and we have to multiply. Remember, if it's in scientific notation, we use the EE button. So 5.95 second EE -4 times 207.20. And again, significant figures. Here, 5.95 has 3 significant figures. 207.20 has 5. So we have 3 significant figures for our answer. And this one, we don't have to round anything. So it's just 0.123 grams of lead. And there is our final answer. You are now set to work on the practice worksheets that are in Schoology.